Or are you going to look to try and reshape them and hope that that's how you get even more mileage out? There's still a learning curve there for Stair to get used to. It feels like we're still in that for him. Bit of aggression to open this up from the Mongols. Mazinho flashed in ramp side, but it won't get away with anything. So the advantage falls to Astralis in this pistol round. The Mongols still push and prod.
It's going to be an exec here for Astralis. They love it. Techno close on the door with the dualies, doesn't get a thing done, and so this looks like an impossibility for controllers. Back sight doesn't connect the first volley of shots, and they'll get overwhelmed. Mongols 2 on 4 down, and bomb plant being put in for Astralis. Not going to happen here. Astralis, a nice decisive pistol round. Mongols make the first move, punished.
Team that
Baby brother.
Mongols should be able to beat, but now you go on to face Astralis, just outside of the top 10. So game gets a little bit harder, still far and away from the types of teams that the Mongols want to be taking down if they want to maintain their stature as one of the top dogs of this year.
Especially with this open side of the bracket to the playoffs, where we said anyone could have really made it out of these 4 teams. This one's getting a bit messy here. Double up for Magis, but he's got to continue on his journey. It's a 2v3. I like how he's doing this. Door's open though. Astralis just have to plant 15 seconds. Controllers will have really good timing. Question is, does he play before his team? Certainly looks like it.
They go early!
No.
And they hit the door at the same time. Controllers spammed right through it. Stair and Magis combine out here in the single door, and they're going to turn this one around. A 2-on-3 for Astralis as they save themselves up against the Mongols' force by. Another one of these top site plays. I mean, this is the type of strat HooXi loves. You said it earlier on, they run these top execs a hell of a lot. He's going to pull it out straight away into this first rifle round. It's very important that the Mongols are able to stop this, because you need the respect. You need to deny these fast top hits out of Astralis, and it's not looking good. They lose everyone almost straight away. Mazinho, last guy standing, looks to regain some control, but only for a moment. Device cancels him out.
Kevlar, no helmet, no nades on every single player. Pretty crazy investment here. A lot of teams would just go for the half buy, but Mongols, hey, they've got guns. They've certainly got the aim to boot, but Magis eats a dink and survives that opening fight.
I just think it's so problematic when you don't deal with that first top hit. It's a bit of a cooling card for HooXi on this map. I feel like he always looks to bring it in very early in the half. He did it in the pistol, did it in the first rifle round, and neither time were the Mongols able to stop it. And so now, throughout kind of the remainder of the early stages of this half, you have to consider, you have to pay respect to that, you know, that play could come in at any moment. That's going to force you to burn early util. Obviously, util the Mongols don't have in this round here. They went for this unorthodox buy.
I'm shocked they could even afford this, but that's a kill reward for you. And look at the damage. Mazinho in secret, 3 players funneled into his crosshair. What a hold. You don't need nades when you've got the aim.
3v1, just don't give this away. Oh, a little awkward there, but Device is able to pick it up. Hold on a second.
20 seconds though.
Time is low. As he charges out for that bomb, couple of swings and misses. Techno will make up for it.
All right. The Mongols build off that. Astralis put a lot of pressure door side early in the round. Device, all the distraction just allows him to walk the walk straight up red and find that pick. Blitz reloading in the open. Mongols really thought that was some sort of door play.
Well, that once again kind of links back into this idea of the top hits. You know, you didn't stop the first one. You're always a little paranoid about it.
I think they tried to throw the vent smoke so they could fake lurk down door or even perhaps go to the vent, but that is not landed.
Now towards ramp they'll go.
Okay.
HooXi with some smooth moves to get past Mazinho. Device Orb rattles off for a second. And this should be an Astralis round. Yabi has taken the bomb into control room. But as a teammate there with him, and they're just going to power through. 9-10 dead in the water.
Astralis are looking beastly right now.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just playing heads-up CS. They're playing off each other so well. The trading is there. The spacing is really solid. It was a head-to-head, we said. It's been pretty good for Astralis. 3-0, or 3 in a row, rather, now in that matchup. Device, he's coming in great form as well. Remember on Nuke, he was really slow to start.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't until late in the second half he kind of found his footing.
And like, yeah, he recovered big time on overtime on CT side, but his T side was like 3 kill half. He's now 10-2. He's gotten another opening kill. One rifle is trapped. Oh. Oh, that's a bit audacious. Are they going to hunt him down? There's no cover on Mazzino. It's dead man walking. Doesn't know it, but he's gone.
Hooks has been on an SMG for what feels like forever.
Oh my god, that's a shot.
All right.
Between the legs, 2v3 now. Astralis have won
Might
this
just
round
be
before.
on these weird little forces where the Mongols do their best work.
Apparently so.
Magis can stare left up in this one. It's the exact same too.
Well, Magis, the AWPer, I think we saw this at Bucharest a little bit. Why not? Roll back the days. Got to clear controllers though. Should be ready for this position. Does he poke out though? Gets his free kill. Magis low. Spam through the vent. This shot. Controllers. Oh, he jumped on it. He couldn't hit it though. No way Magis gets given a chance here. He's out of ammo on the AWP in 15 seconds. What can you do? You have no chance. Looking to save the AWP. He hit the headshot. What on earth is happening? Finally overwhelmed. MongolZ. Don't let him get out alive, but God, if he had one more bullet in the AWP,
Oh, Magis out for blood.
he's on it.
After he's denied in that last clutch, he's torn the head off Mazzino and stolen ramp room away convincingly. There's the trade for 9-10 at least. But the pressure's still coming in thick and fast. 9-10, good to answer for a second. They won't be able to stop the spillover out through heaven. Astralis are just playing real finger to the pulse Counter-Strike. It's quick, it's in your face, and the Mongols can't stop it.
It's just obnoxious CS, I think MongolZ are thinking, but they patented that style. I mean, Astralis running through smokes, jumping around corners, sacrificing themselves for trades, and Yabi delivers 2 huge kills in this round. He's just waiting now. He's got the perfect position. This nade lands on Blitz's face, and even though the molly connects, it's Blitz who's got to get back up this ladder, and it's not happening. The clock's expired. Even exits denied as Hooksy's on the hunt, and he wants every single one of them. MongolZ. Oh, that's even better. Forget the hunt. Free AWP. 6-2 lead to Astralis. And, I mean, on the flip side, Controllers seems to have filled in just Senzu's spot in the door. He was the yard player on Chinggis Warriors. So you can imagine some more uncomfortability in what is a very high-pressure position with a lot of util, a lot of XX coming in. So I think eye test on him is always going to be harder on a technical map like Nuke when he's playing a position he hasn't played. Seeing him close vent again. Astralis going for the topside execute. Eyes on Controllers in this round.
Oh, yeah, Magis does have his eyes on him. 9-10 AWP out with a second kill from heaven, and there's Techno up close, so the Mongols might finally be able to repel one of these top hits.
Not bad.
Only Device left standing, he's 10-4. 30 seconds left to work with, and it looks like he might just back off.
If he just waited in lobby, they would have given him kills. You know the Mongols love to reaggress. They've already taken back door. So Device would rather prioritize the AWP.
Oh. Shot for 9-10. Blitz heard the one player cross down. He's waiting over here in back garage. The flash finds him. Are they going to check this? Stare is eyes on and going to pick up that opener. Blitz in this rough start continues 1-9. Overwhelmed out in the yard, and now a gun picked up as well. Astralis arming themselves with each kill they get. They're even trying to really follow through on this space that he's gotten. Now out towards heaven. There's a follow-up on Mazinho. 2 guys in main. No one even looking this way right now. Stair could have even more impact in this round. A third. Why not? Why stop there?
Full faking them. Bomb's going B.
9-10 might be down here. Controllers out of position over towards main, and that might bring them back up. Stair's got all this room up through the vents. They're going to dodge the 2 players at lower. And so a 1/2 at worst for Astralis.
And HooXi kills the AWP on B. I mean, it's like nothing's going wrong for Astralis. He just runs out double door on that fake and gets the entry. Because you think Stair's done enough to draw rotations. He actually hasn't. MongolZ called the bluff. They played 2 lower. Oof. Nobody saw that. 7-3. Max 7, MP9, AWP, M4s. A bit of everything here in these last couple of buys for the MongolZ.
These have been your most successful rounds.
True.
9-10 AWP. Able to deal with Device, and I mean, that's a big kill to pick up with the start the Device has had.
Yeah, 3-0 on opening duels. Now 3-1.
Even just nice seeing Device that involved. Some of these games, he's felt a bit more like a passenger. But looking to take some control early on. Loses that one. But Astralis still get yard.
Not even really had to use these smokes in this T side, but may as well now. MongolZ don't know what they're going to do with it. Magic's going back to his main walk. The AWP fires off from heaven, but then disappears. It's Controllers who, again, has to hold his own. Will Magic clear this? No. Easy kill. Bomb was coming to join as well. At least they have the info, but now MongolZ know the intention. Happy. That's a rare miss. It's been on form in this game, but everybody falls short in this gun round for Astralis, as MongolZ can only do it when they have less. Controllers, did he just accidentally save a Mag 7? He did, I think.
Pops just outside of the hut.
Sight is weak.
And to help blind anyone playing sight up on the rafters, up on the silo. 9-10 might be blinded by it, but still good for the kill. Controllers goes unchecked, uncleared, and it's looking good for the MongolZ to level out on this half somewhat. Oh, hold on a second. 2 versus 5, but Yabi and Magisk both in with a kill.
No.
Yabi, 1 step further. Barreling up through the vent was Techno. Magisk seals the deal. And Astralis dominate on their T side, no less. 8-4 lead locked in for the Danes.
What are you in this pistol round? Double ramp setup, Yabi. First headshot will go a long way. He jumped through, he connects it as well. Stairs alongside with a reflash, they find a second. Astralis, a perfect move to re-push the ramp. Even though they lose the A site, they've got the kit, they've got the manpower, and they've got another headshot to boot. Nothing can go wrong right now for this team.
All through heaven. All right. Oh, Blitz.
It was never going to happen.
That's really rough, but a clean sweep in the pistol. Astralis, this is what it looks like when they all show up in good form from the get-go.
Vicino with 1 nice multi-kill. But generally, it's not the MongolZ we're talking about. Unless we're reading their eulogy, Astralis will concede ramp. Stair down on the B bomb site. MongolZ in no hurry. Oh, Device really wanted that one. He's slowed down since his 10-2 start. Has that kill opened up an opportunity here for the MongolZ? They upgrade guns. You still have to pick an end destination. And they have made the right call. Moving into heaven, no one's here. Clearing everything as Astralis take lobby back. It's a standard reaction, but it does leave them with no information on this top site. HooXi, caught off guard. Surprisingly so. And so MongolZ, now the goal is clear, but it's still hard to stop.
Yeah, this should be a MongolZ round unless Yabi goes absolutely huge.
1.
A lot of damage done. But he needed a multi-kill. There's a lot of low HP here, so don't go and give this away. Mazinho's the only other guy with health, and he's just boxed himself in this corner out in main. Stares not to know this. Ooh, finds himself another. Mazinho's still hunting.
He doesn't know, though.
And no idea for Stare. Mazinho outmaneuvers him.
There's a couple of these clutch rounds for Astralis where if they just kind of stay still, the kills come to them. Mongols are really,
Fidgety.
Utility to take hell control. Techno moves in, but they haven't cleared back garage. They don't know. Device, what a ratty position. Who's clearing that? No one.
Stare up here on the boost as well. Needs a multi-kill, and he just might have one. There's the lineup! And Stare takes them down a peg. The Mongols on this ramp walkout get denied everywhere they've gone. They've faced Astralis in very ratty positions, and there's HooXi, the Pied Piper, playing out from behind the garage. A little later, double digits for Astralis.
Device, deep peek outside. Orb back in his hands, retrieve from 9-10. And it's perfect. Another opener for Device. He will get traded. No good deed going unpunished here for Astralis, but still a 4v4 with ample map control. And Yabby has been a bit of a rock as well, so it's a gruesome twosome on this top side, but no support available.
Magisk
Down the vent.
won't see him as they drop on down. 9-10 still left on a bit of a lurk here with the AWP back
Shadow,
in lobby.
he knows.
Oh, missed shot! And that could cost you dearly. 9-10 now softened up. He's the top performer for the Mongols tournament-wide. Controllers with an important catch on the vent drop, but HooXi slipped past. HooXi slipped the net! And that's damage done. Magisk closing in. Far from an impossible clutch as they're both tagged up. What's Magisk gonna do? Door closed, but a window of opportunity open. Missed shot from 9-10. USP just falls short. The bomb not planted for him. 9-10's running. Will he get there in time? It's just shy. Magisk with the clutch. 1v2 secured. And everything is going their way. It is a good day for Astralis.
Unreal clutch, the pistol whip on both players.
And he exudes that confidence in the 1v2. Device holding onto these yard smokes. Doesn't see a thing. But will do in just a moment. 9-10 clashes with him outside. And this time the AWP hits hard. Untraded 5v4 to open up for the Mongols and players across into Secret.
HooXi loves picking up the AWP when he sees it. But they've already crossed past. He's going to reroute to B, the only player as his team take lobby. There's no one home. Mongols. They've got a man in the back line. Techno taking his sweet time, and HooXi holding the angle so Stare can get put in place, hiding in dark. Bomb will make it in. He's looking to fight double door instead. Controller's got to move with that bomb. They're looking to hunt HooXi down, but they don't have a lot of time. Stare rather stuck in the dark, dead. Blitz doubles up from atop, and the rotate cut down this time. 9-10 is putting in quite the shift. 22 and 12. The one-man army of the Mongols. Astralis don't have a superstar to carry them through. They've got to all pull their own weight here. Another eco round taken here for Astralis, but they're going to get weird with it.
Well, you don't want this to be where it all falls apart. If you're the Mongols, you lose lobby. There was a heavy stack here, and Astralis know that, right? So even in terms of where the Mongols could be in this round, there's just less options. You saw a triple nade stack in main. You knew they were heavy lobby at the start of the round. They're slower getting this real estate out in the yard.
I like how Magisk just takes that AK as well. I wouldn't want anyone else on that gun right now. Yabby finds a second kill off his MP9 and even upgrade. So right now we're cooking with gas for Astralis.
Look at how mobile Astralis have been as well in response, right? They get lobby control, but as quick as they get it, now they're 3 players down lower, ready to probe the yard. The Mongols are just constantly going to feel like their information is out of date, like it's arriving too slow. HooXi walking on this AWP. 9-10 with a rare miss as he's surprised by HooXi on the close line. And this force buy looking to pan out, or partial rather, unless Mazinho can stop it. 1v3 as it begins. Magisk and Yabi are split up. They're not playing this together. They're trying to make up for that now. Yabi rotating around over to Hell, hoping he can cover Magisk out in secret. But Mazinho's coming his way. Back turn, flick round, Mazinho onto something here as he's just saved the Mongols. A must-win round to stop that partial buy. Stop Astralis in their tracks. Mazinho with a clutch.
That has become more elusive as the game goes on. Mongols move in to this AWP. Without a flash, it's free for Device. There is another entry. Mazinho, this is really just a dry peek, and Device has support, but knife pulled for HooXi throwing
flash is
great
good.
Flash.
Didn't commit on the back of the flashbang. Second flash wrecks Device, and now he's burning alive. A brutal util combo. Mazinho and 910 putting their powers together as the Mongols do try and course correct in this game, a 4v2. Yabi and Stare once more. The defense split up for Astralis. Mongols own the entire map, but they're very thin on the offense. Flash has just wrecked Stare, and this has been a masterclass util round out of Mazinho. Yabi run down, and this time it's Mazinho in the limelight. It's his time for the multi-kill madness with his back-to-back 3Ks.
Yeah, apparently so. We got two Mongols players who are just doing so much in this game, and Matt Point hangs in the balance. Look at this molly, it's crazy, just bounces it high, and it lands perfectly. Not today, HooXi. No aggressive plays allowed. Got in Mongol's lobby. Blitz, Hell, you'll take it. The 1-for-1 outside because his team are about to run through the ram smoke. Mazinho has no trade. He has no teammate there in time. Now two Astralis players armed and ever dangerous look to fight. Device gives us a second. Stare follows up. He'll fall away.
910 is top of the board right now, and he's got to find success in this 1v2 or else
thrown in.
This partial buy will break it all apart. Astralis chomping at the bit to feel like this could be their round to finally get onto map point. They put up an 8-4 T-half, the side they struggle on most. I think it could be their CT side that lets them down unless this partial buy connects. To do that, they've got to beat the one-man army. The guy that's hit so hard, and Stare will manage it. Astralis finally move on, breathing a little easier. Map point locked in. For the Mongols, it would be getting shut out of a spectacular comeback. Spearheaded by this 910 and Mazinho effort. For Astralis, it's their home map, potentially getting dragged into extra time, but Device trying to make that along from distant reality. HooXi down at lower, holds on, it's another smoke run, and once again it looks to betray the Mongols.
Desperate.
Techno 4K, 1v4. The first is convincing, but it goes no further. Astralis get it done in regulation. It looked like they were choking, but in comes Device and HooXi with the Heimlich. A partial buy win, a turnaround in the final round, and a tilting map for the Mongols.
Audacious plays, ones they came to regret. That's how the Mongols live and often die. But to do it against Astralis would be a bit of a surprise, even with this new player in the picture. Controllers had a great game on Inferno yesterday. We're going to need that coming up again, but Yabi, with these flashes on pistols, continues to perform. Astralis forced 3 early kills, and the plan goes out the window. Not a single kill in sight until 910, of course, breaks the silence. No way. As he finds a double, they're there to trade. And Astralis will find their next pistol round.
It's curious if we were going to get aggression. Device had a great spawn on the MP9, but it's just a nade down mid, explosion up through Banana Stare. They're not respecting that. They run right through it, and sure, it cost Techno his life, but they've gotten in out here towards B. Good util to slow the roll of the Mongols. They can't make it through 2 Molotovs back to back, and so Device
How about third?
able to actually go and entrench himself in the site now. The pace has been taken out of this for the MongolZ, and that's a bit of a disaster.
Excellent util. The drive-by allows Device to get back in the site and back on top, so these entries mean nothing. Device, ooh, felt good for a third there, but aiming too low. 910 sticks to the wall and puts another kill into this round. Ooh, through the smoke. Yabby finds just the right angle to isolate a duel. And Blitz is so low right now. Can grab an upgrade, sure, but shot by Magiskin. Spawn, no smoke down, no chance today. Astralis do convert this time. And again, I want to just draw attention to how difficult it's going to be for any team in that lower bracket, because you have the potential of facing either Spirit or Falcons. One of them will be down there.
Yeah, it's not even potential, it's the guarantee.
Yeah.
No, this is the easiest the run into those playoff gets.
Oh!
Good catch for Magis.
Blitz.
Charging through the smoke, some things never change. Magis goes on a double up. They won't close on a Device, and they manage to break through in a 3-on-3. Round still hot, though. Abby blows open the smoke, nothing provided. They steal themselves away for a moment, and they rain flashes in over at long. So some time's got to be lent to Hooksy here. Oh, that's a massive helping hand. Gabby just steals one away through the smoke on a spam, and that's going to spur on Astralis to go now right into 910, who goes on a tear. The output that this guy's giving is monumental. That's a 4K round from 910 down in the pit.
He's just full of them today. And actually, you know, we're laughing at the Blitz jump through the smoke, but that is part of the strategy. I really like. But 910 is meant to be the star of that round. He is meant to pick up the pieces. Does more than that. 4 kills and the clutch. MongolZ on the board.
Oh, Device so blind, and 910's got his number. He's got everyone's number. Most popular guy right now. Oh, phone book's blowing up for 910, man. Look at him go.
Second. Oh, Blitz, he can't find a gun. Blitz is on a Glock. What's going on? Where did the orb go? Out the stratosphere. Someone find it. Controllers dealing with aggression on A.
They have A. Mazzinho is in library.
Where is that orb? Actually, I hope they don't find it. I want 910 on rifle right now. Stare, picked it up and ran back. Blitz gets himself an M4. And they move in to flank these last 2 players. They want to get the kills. They're delaying the plant just to get these kills. And now they've got all info. Astralis boxed into B. The second B execute of the round. Oh, you're dead, buddy.
Oh. Of course, it's 910.
Another 4K for 910. Back-to-back. Yeah, back-to-back 3. Now he has back-to-back 4. Just Hooksy's Molotov. So he's looking to commit behind this smoke. Device is going to stay here. They want to fight as a trio right now. TheMongolz just Molotov this off. Taken mid, denied.
I mean, 910's been fantastic, but everyone has their limitations. There's 3 players here.
Whoa! What double team
double
kill
TK for 910.
Team kill Collat, have you ever seen it?
I mean, I guess he's so good, he's even a threat to his teammates. He only deals in multi-kills.
What? I'm shook. He didn't kill anyone but his team.
He is just like the definition of a berserker right now. Friend or foe, he'll kill you all the same.
Oh my God.
910, that can't shake your faith, man. Like, in a way, it's the most impressive TK I've ever seen.
Yeah.
You dare come for my kills, says 910.
Oh.
Mowed down in a banana. Device finding success.
This game is like a fever dream. Like, I'm getting hot sweats. I'm waking up in the middle of the night. What am I watching?
Sometimes adding to the madness himself, but more often than not proving to be a solution. Can they really do anything here in a 2-on-5? One that falls so dominantly against them. Face off between Device and 910.
What? Okay. Controllers 1v5. Psych.
I'm actually with you. I want them to stop having this AWP. The riflers aren't showing up right now for the Mongols.
Yeah. 910 combat AWPing. At this point, you have to trust that he can deliver you an opening kill. In the corner, though. I feel like his barrel might stick out. Oh, no! Caught jumping. Yabby still gets it.
And they don't even know it yet, but they've been playing into the stack this whole time. controllers,
they hear that.
Should at least get out of here with the bomb.
Rotate.
That's going to begin the early rotate for HooXi. Device even deep clears mid. They're one step ahead of this. Now the Mongols are maybe a little closer than you're ready for, but none of these three remaining players have even gotten going here on Inferno. You've been living and dying quite literally by 910.
I just love how aggressive Astralis have been. Like, Device has been constantly going for different moves, getting a kill, repositioning, facing again. Think about how that T-side started on Nuke for Astralis. It was so aggressive. Pack roll CS. And Mongols have not got an answer to it. Can it just be an individual dragging them through? No one else has Kevlar Blitz, but he's still going to hand it over. He got his entry. Now do your job. 910 given the AK. True.
But no, 910 just going to be the one to walk out and take this by the looks. They get the shot out of the AWP. 910 so crisp with it.
Insane right now. Can he find Device as well?
It is just the 910 fan cam, that scavenged gun. controllers even with a jump shot in there. There's the backstab to find Device.
Okay. Put down the AWP, sir. Put it down. Okay, it's fine. He's got it. But still, I don't know if that's not evidence enough that we don't need this T-side AWP here on the Mongols. Oh, Device has the angle. Oh, he hit the shot though, and Techno follows up. So there we go. AWP finding value here in this gun round. Blitz spam, but Techno was ahead. And I mean, if they keep going, they have B, but Mongols don't want to rush and throw away this opportunity. 5v3 untraded, they stay grouped. I think this is the first time I've ever called it, but Bogdan Blitz, please.
Double set up here, double stack, and controllers at least gets the info. That's going to shape up the rest of the round for the Mongols. They know at most it's one player over here at B. HooXi lies in wait, hit by the smoke. Techno arrives in a big way. A 3K round. A second AWP picked up as well. Guys, let's not all lose our minds here. Mazinho won't be able to hunt down the remaining two, but gets out with one of them.
Blitz, will he find him? Walking in, there's not many positions left that Magis could be in, so Blitz with a good read right now, going for the last second kill. Lovely stuff. 5 rounds for the Mongols, and Astralis trying to piece together a weak economy. Astralis allowed to cancel if they want. Back to the double mid-apps lurk. So shadow advantage for Device on this fight. He's going to force it into Mazinho, who is on the board in a big way. Double kill. They keep it going. controllers is caught on long, but Orc protects the smoke, and this is going to be a nice clean finish for the Mongols. All in all, Harry, despite the disaster that this first half provided at times, Mongols still getting out with a 6-round half is nothing to turn your nose up at. Stair checks the bag, but there's nowhere to go but into 910's AWP with a 3 KD, 18 and 6 on the half. Mongols certainly recover. Pistol feels Very important for Astralis, given what you're saying. Push down Banana, Techno brings the heat, and Astralis trying to bail out their team, jumping through this smoke. Goes about as well as you can expect.
Into 9-10, they'll go. Ooh. They're going to deal with him straight away.
Careful.
Spilling over now, no resistance out of this A-hold. Backstab for Mazinho had to be the thing to do it, and it's deleted straight away. Device peels off the mid-fight, doesn't want to overextend here, doesn't want to give too much away. Onto the dome already, Techno giving chase.
Ooh.
Device is able to elude him at every turn on the run back through the apartments. And now a tricky post plant to break through. One flash from Techno to try and tee them up for it, drop down into the pit. They know about Yabi, they hear Magisk fire off. Blitz has got the info, but he's boxed in. A crossfire set up here. First kill found, but no time left for this. And so Blitz just looking for some damage in at the close. Denied.
Nice patience for Yabi there. I think he just knows that he can let his teammate die. He can full bait, and just playing the clock is the best move in that round.
Orped on in this first buy round for the Mongols. A bonus round out of Astralis, some MAC-10 still in play. Galil's for Magisk and Stare, and a pacey one as they charge up mid. That early triple B lean for the Mongols, gonna leave 3 players, maybe in the right position after all. Spawn wrap. Techno with the first, line up there, and 9-10's gonna do it. He is in the right place. The AWP surrounded. But is he trapped in here with them? Or are they trapped in here with him? That bomb is leaving. They want nothing to do with the 9-10 AWP. They've got open runway out towards A. Yabi makes sure. Mongols moving around, and are they going to play early? Through the smoke, Mazinho's beat the timing. No, they saw him last second. And so aggressive play gets denied. 2 versus 2. 9-10 still in this. And now he's got to do it all alone, but that is how this game has felt. It has been 9-10 versus the world.
And what can you do?
The clutch, no kit to work with.
What can you do?
No choice but to back out and save. Hope that this AWP can be the golden ticket in the next.
I love the call for Hooksy, man. The confidence, and that's what we've seen all tournament long. It's confidence calling, but really in this game today, it's been pace behind the confidence, right? Just going for really fast spawn executes, wrapping longside into the triple B setup. And sure, there's a couple of kills at the B bomb side, but what do Astralis do? They call a perfect mid-round move to rotate out. That smoke in CT fakes out Mongols for long enough. I mean, if he dies, if he gets a kill there, he wins the round. If he dies, he loses the round. It's the risk reward.
Bought a P90,
and Device has bought a Krieg, so we're getting pretty crazy here down the end of this match. P90 B rush. There is no respect from Hooksy. Calling with confidence.
Feels like this is his magnum opus, his work of art. The P90 bought out. And a B play called that wins him the round. The Mongols, they can't compete. They've got to save on 4.
I can't believe it. And, you know, the triple B last round, so they take the gap at long. The quad A, they take the gap at B. It's just been the perfect read from Hooksy all match long. Just had such a great understanding of these setups, and the start of yesterday in controllers has not even entered the conversation. At no point playing into this game, and not to put it on him, it's the supporting cast, it's the usual successors of the Mongols who have gone quiet, aside from a glimmer from 9-10, but even that is getting snuffed out now. 20-9, and it doesn't even feel like it. 5 rounds straight for Astralis, they don't stop.
Hooksy flashed, P90's in.
Get him.
Full blind is Blitz, but he is able to deal with him.
Fair enough.
9-10 AWP, right place, right time. They'll back away from mid. HooXi and his reads in this game, it feels like they're always dodging the setups, always dodging the stacks. And this round serving as another example of exactly that. They don't play out into the triple top mid hold. They don't play out into the 9-10 AWP, who has spent these last few rounds looking on as the rounds just pass him by. Even though he's in great form, having a great game, none of that matters on Inferno if you're on the wrong side of the map.
Yeah. Pop through the smoke. Blitz overwhelmed, Techno falls as well, and it's only smoke spam. That's all they've got. MongolZ can't save here. They are so far away, but they must consider this round. 2 down, 2 far out. Mizzino begins to rotate, even worried about a lurker, but there's nothing of the sort. Full util here for 9-10. Mizzino way too worried right now as Astralis just waiting the sight.
Made on the smoke, but nothing provided to the 9-10 AWP. You're going to have to earn this one, boys, and a lot of time has ticked off the clock already. Astralis looking to play ahead of the util. Yami goes out with a swing. Missed opportunity on the first. Mizzino with the follow-up. They're ready for the control-less wrap. Device in this one all alone. Caught on the drop down. The MongolZ keep themselves in it. And don't worry, HooXi. They know who it belongs to. He's the only one wild enough to buy it. Let's see if they're up for the mindset shift. Stair gets top banana for free. They're also working on this mid control. They're doing a good job of 9-10.
Okay.
Flashes might have found him, but he still delivers the opening. Swing on a stair, Techno with the kill. And now Astralis is split up.
Dude, if MongolZ win this map, oh, that's going to leave a mark in Astralis' mind. That is going to really hurt. From 11-6, now 11-8 seemingly. Seemingly worth a shot.
They got 10 seconds to get both of these kills, and that flash is brutal. Gap continues to close. Astralis still have another buy left in them, but the money is starting to run out. They'll burn that final timeout. That speaks to how this game is closing up fast.
9-10, doing more than any one man should. Astralis on their final buy before things really get hairy. Devices AWP. Oh, the dangerous finds Blitz first. Stair goes through the smoke, but Device breaks it open for good reason. Double kill from Device, and they know there's a third.
Right, there's another AWP in play now that you got to worry about. It's not just the 9-10 show. That is such an important double kill.
He cleared middle. As far as he's aware, this is A, and meanwhile, HooXi sells a perfect fake. This is going to keep 2 in the wrong place.
On its own, this fake wouldn't have done much, but because of that misinfo from the 9-10 scope through mid, even Mizzino's out of position, and HooXi gets the kill. A site is empty. 9-10 spotted on the edge of that smoke. Mizzino barreling through is not enough. And Astralis, on the back of a perfect fake from HooXi, arrive on match. And I mean, there has been a certain, nostalgia in this one. The case of a team, winning as a team. Reminiscent of maybe the old Astralis Na'Vi matches of old, right? Where you had a lights-out AWP, one-man army up against them. But they would win it together.
Dude,
and now, in what might be the final round of play, Device takes 9-10 in that head-to-head.
Device was not popping off in this map, but these last couple of rounds of T-side AWPing has fielded opening kills for Astralis. They're going to use them, and they're going to try and close out this match.
Mizzino, great pickup. No accounting for that. No chance to trade that. He flashes himself through for a little more, making a desperate last-ditch play. controllers, the new man in the MongolZ jersey. This had to be his moment to shine, and he's shut down straight away. Device started this round, and he might just be the one to end it as the playoff beckons for Astralis. A squad that spent so much time looking at the stars, and it's only when those skies empty that they find their fall. This was a one-man army for the MongolZ, quelled by a team, a win by committee for Astralis, sending them through and into the playoffs.
1 year on from Chengdu last time. That's the last time we saw Astralis in Intel Extreme Masters playoffs. They absolutely earn it today.